The Champions League draws, the very much awaited Champions League draws, have been done, and the big news is that Napoli of Italy will be up against Barcelona of Spain in the second round of the Champions League. The Champions League pairings show that the big teams have mostly avoided each other, but there is one standout fixture in the Champions League, and that of course is Napoli and Barcelona. Two very good teams, two teams who were champions of their domestic leagues last season. And so Barcelona up against Napoli, Nigeria's Victor Osimhen, the newly crowned best player in Africa in the CAF Awards, the 8th best player in the world, will be up against the almighty Barcelona, the much storied Barcelona, a historically solid Barcelona team, and a team that is undergoing some revival as far as winning last season's La Liga title is concerned under the managerial, their manager, their new manager and former player, Xavi. So Napoli will host the first leg, and the return leg will come up in Barcelona. In other Champions League second round fixtures, Arsenal will be up against FC Porto. Yes, FC Porto finished second in their group, and while Arsenal top their own group, and Porto will host the first leg as expected, while the second leg will come up at Arsenal's Emirates Stadium. It's a draw that Arsenal will fancy, a draw that they will not be too worried by, given the very strong form of Arsenal. And on paper, of course, Arsenal will be fancied to get past Porto. And then there is another fixture, Paris Saint-Germain up against Real Sociedad. Paris Saint-Germain will feel okay with that pairing, but it is quite typical sometimes of Paris Saint-Germain to come short when they face opponents that are less fancied. Man City, the title holders, the defending champions of the Champions League, will be up against FC Copenhagen, who triumphed over the likes of Manchester United in their Champions League group to qualify for this stage, for the second round of the Champions League. So they will be up against the defending champions, Man City. On paper again, it's a fixture that Man City are expected to progress from. And so, reporting for News Express Nigeria Television Sports, I am Nelson Dafe.